You know what, man? I'm you. You're me. You asked me to. You said you needed someone to grab your shoulder.
Hey, hold on. Let me get my. Oh yeah. Look, I'm beefy. I'm Tank.
Oh, I'm Adam. I can't create. Wow, I'm fucking.
Look at me.
I'm the
so
most.
strong.
I'm the most talented creator in the world, and I don't want to do it anymore. I'm Goodwill Hunting, but instead of math, it's Photoshop. Wow.
Hey, look at my arms.
I need Ben Affleck to tell me he's gonna fucking kill me if I don't go find the girl.
Knock knock.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, y'all. Welcome to Meme Daddies podcast. You know what? Shout out to the LGBTQ community out there.
Yes.
I've decided that this is just going to become. I'm going full Lady Gaga because I'm sick of straight people, dude.
Wait, are you announcing that? Are you gay?
No, but
Not
I
yet.
just listen. I'm not sick of straight people. That's a joke. I'm sick of
I am a little
annoying
bit.
people.
A lot of straight people are annoying.
Is that because there are more straight people than there are gay people, and there are just more numbers of them, and there's just law of averages states that they're just going to be more annoying people? Because I'm sure there's annoying gay people too.
Yeah.
I mean, there must be,
Yeah. That's
right?
a good question. I'm not a statistician. It would seem that yes, as the percentages, remain the same. If the numbers go up, yes, there would be more
Yeah,
per capita.
yeah. I've just never had a problem with anybody from the LGBTQ community on my pages.
So, what do you want to do, Gaga wise? Are you going to start sort of like a subset or a fan club?
Little tanksters.
Little tanksters.
Little tanksters, yeah. So shout out to all the little tanksters out there who continue to support me and watch the podcast and don't give me a hard time for no reason
And
on
what,
the internet.
what do you have to be a little tankster? What's the?
By the way, what a turn of events. Because I actually was going to start the podcast by saying I had bad news.
Oh,
And that was that this was going to have to be our last podcast.
you're quitting?
I was going to quit, yeah.
And what happened?
I remembered the LGBTQ community.
You have to be there for them.
Because there was a user on YouTube who I don't know. I mean, I guess this guy took a survey or something. He started off with a nice compliment, Daniel W. I'm guessing a young straight white male. I mean, if I had to guess, because he's a fucking pain in the ass, annoying.
Right.
He said, "Hey, Tank made some good meme pages over the years, but somewhere along the way, he got the idea that I'm guessing he's speaking for everybody.
For the people. Yeah, America.
Yeah. We want more of him, and he's wrong. We don't, and he should stop the podcast." So I responded back to him. I said, "Hey, man, what did you take a survey or something? I'd like to see the results of it." I was unaware that there was a survey being done, and he said, "No. I just know that nobody wants to see more of you on your pages. You've been making videos; they're cringy, and this podcast sucks, and you should stop doing it." And I was like,
All right. Well,
hold on a second.
No,
I said,
obviously.
no, hold on. First of all, there's nothing more cringy than a grown man using the word cringy.
yeah,
That's a word reserved for teenage girls only.
yeah. Mean teenage girls.
If you're a grown man using the word cringy on the internet,
Stop.
there's nothing cringier than that. First of all, I mean, really, bro. I mean, what the fuck goes through your mind when you're on your phone and you go, hold on, let me take a puff of this cigar because I'm a real man. For the audio only listeners,
Nice, right?
a little ASMR for that ass.
Look at that plume.
Plume. So when you're on your phone or at your computer, I'm assuming he's on his phone because he's, it's 2022.
Yeah.
And you go, how do I describe? But the word that I'm racking my brain, my vocabulary is so limited because I'm very dumb. And I want to tell this guy how I feel. What should I?
My tongue is sticking.
He's got his writing face on, his concentrating face.
Stupid.
Wait, zoom in. Everyone's got a writing face, right? A concentrating face. I know what yours looks like. GJ's face is tongue out because he's young and he's stupid. He doesn't realize what he looks like to average people yet.
Yeah.
This guy's tongue is definitely sticking out. Do his writing face. He's thinking. He's racking his brain. His vocabulary is very limited. He's not very well read. He reads the sports pages only, probably. He's thinking like bunt, RBI, tackle. He spends a lot of time on the internet. So the best he can come up with is cringy.
Unfollow.
Yeah.
Unfollow.
Nobody wants this. I asked. Who the fuck did you ask, dude?
Ask yourself, what's your problem?
Who did you run this by? That you're using words like we and nobody.
People feel like they represent.
Had that woman do a survey.
Oh, did the woman from the survey call?
Rochelle?
She called you up for your own survey, but she hung up.
That was one of the last questions she was going to get to. How do you feel about the Meme Daddies podcast? But
So, do you think Tank's getting cringe with all of his posts?
is Tank towing into the cringe territory? That was
Imagine
on
going on a fucking like an interview show or being interviewed by like Oprah or somebody, and she's like, "Tank, are you cringe?"
Are you getting cringe with your videos? I mean, dude, when people speak in absolutes like that, it actually does. I take no stock in it. It really does just make me laugh. Like, I was having fun with him, and I'm obviously having fun with it now. Like,
Yeah, it's funny.
we don't want it. Nobody is what. Like,
It's like he has a whole crew of people behind him, and he's like, "Hey, everybody!"
and it's like in Shrek when it's like you and what army, and they turn around and nobody's there. Like, the fuck? Who's we, dude? You're alone in your house.
So in this, you're Shrek. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm always Shrek. Yeah, I'm always Shrek.
Didn't you dress up as the Hulk one time?
No, my joke was that on Halloween I like to paint my body green and then have people try and figure out whether I'm the Incredible Hulk or Shrek. Or,
So cringe, dude.
oh, it's so super cringe, bro. So cringe, dude. Gnarly.
I'd love to see him. What does he look like?
I don't know.
No profile pic.
Fucking idiot. No, he's got a profile picture. He looks like a fucking moron with a half a mustache. You know?
Your mustache is cringe, bro.
His mustache is super cringe, bro.
You can't even use it. That's the rub. It sounds ridiculous.
It sounds cringe
Yeah.
to use the word cringe.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than the word cringe.
Shakespeare didn't coin that phrase.
He would never, dude. He would never. By the way, Shakespeare. Shout out Shakespeare. Do you know that he made up the word addiction?
You making this up? I don't know if this is
No,
like
no.
a
I
bit.
looked up a bunch of words that he made up.
Made up addiction.
Made up addiction, bro. He made up like I can't even tell you how many words he made up.
What the fuck were we all babbling about before this guy came along? How could you even say a sentence? What would you say when you left? All right. You didn't say goodbye? You just went, all right, okay.
Toodaloo.
Well, I'm walking away. Okay, I'm waving at you. Okay, I'm waving too.
I mean, who knows, bro? He made up 1,700 words. He invented.
Not all of them were probably bangers. I would say probably on the bottom of the barrel, some of them didn't catch on. I'd love to know some of the lesser popular ones. Are there any there that...
I mean, there's words that are hard to use, like I don't know, like multitudinous. But he made up the word obscene. He made up premeditated. He made up submerged, suspicious, majestic.
Any basic ones there that it's like...
Critical,
Jesus.
bloody, really? Accommodation. I mean,
Bloody was like is like a
he probably used it in the curse word.
Yeah, he probably played around with it. Like that's bloody. Like oh shit.
Fight fire with fire. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Green-eyed monster. Vanish into thin air. Fair play, foul play. Like he fucking
What's the green-eyed monster? Jealousy, right?
jealousy. Yeah. I mean, he just, and the real kicker is that I don't even think they really know who Shakespeare was, right? Isn't there a whole set of like mystery
Like
around Shakespeare?
Banksy style kind of deal.
Like there was a public Shakespeare, but like they don't really know if he even wrote the plays.
It's possible. I don't know.
You've never heard that lore?
I've heard. Yeah, there's some mystique about him
Yeah.
for sure.
Like a ghostwriter, like Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, Shakespeare is just like Drake.
He's just like Drake. Gee whiz.
You made that up?
No, Drake
Drake made that up.
Drake made up gee whiz.
Right? On season 1 of Degrassi, I think he said gee whiz.
Yeah.
And it was off script.
So can you I've been thinking about this for a while.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine? So Kanye West,
Oh, I knew it.
I can't stop thinking about him, dude.
I feel like we're in Groundhog Day. Every day, it's Kanye West, Ukraine, Pete Davidson, crazy billionaires. Jay-Z. Well, with him. But I don't even mean with you. I mean in general. That's like what fucking's going on right now. That's it.
So I have
prices,
so
Ukraine,
I've
Pete.
been getting Yeezy emails
Oh, good.
this whole time. Can you imagine? Like he's just been sending out email like Yeezy alerts during this whole thing.
Oh, he's writing them?
No, but like he's
I was going to say.
he's the guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being Pete Davidson signed up for email alerts and like you're getting Yeezy alerts while fucking Kanye West is texting you and harassing you and your new girlfriend?
I think he's finally turned the tide. I've started reading some comments now.
Well, he got banned from Instagram, which
People are like, all right,
barely
man.
talked about.
People are telling him, all right, man. All right. You've like, okay,
Well, he may have come off of his episode, you know?
maybe. I just think people are seeing like, okay, this is now beyond. This is like nobody. I don't think he has that public goodwill anymore. I think he's used it up. It's I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so. It's enough.
I think the documentary, I was one of the people who was like, I think he's doing this for publicity and I think he's using it as marketing and yada, yada. And once I saw the documentary and I saw that even one of his longest running friends, Cootie, who produced the documentary and directed it, took the camera off of him when he was having an episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, no, he's having an episode right now. Like he's out of his ease. Because as an alcoholic, drug addict, I know that there were many times where I was acting out of my own will. I was drinking and using drugs when I didn't want to. I've also sent texts that I shouldn't have sent when I did not want to send. I've made phone calls and said shit that I didn't want to say when I knew I shouldn't have said it. I'm not in complete and total agency of my own actions, so maybe he's not. Probably not.
Well,
If I'm not, and I'm not bipolar,
Yeah.
I'm just a little out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as addiction, I'm way out there, but as far as like regular mental health issues, I'm just a little out there. I have a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of OCD. You know what I mean? If I had full-blown bipolar, yeah, man, like there's a very good possibility that this just happened to coincide. And Kim was really scared, and she was really like, hey, man, like, you need to relax. Like, you're scaring us.
I think it's more pronounced the fact that he's going for Pete, because say what you will, some people love his comedy, don't love it. He's a likable guy, I think he's like an affable, just kind of like regular everyman, and it's like for the guy to keep her. I mean, I feel like it's obviously Kim needs to move on. She's doing her thing. She picked this like likable person, and for
Well, she picked her MGK and her fucking Travis.
yeah,
Barker.
that style, yeah. She picked that off
She's
the
like,
rack.
I want one.
That's cool now, yeah. It's cool to have. Used to be like a big black athlete was like the cool thing. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Reggie Bush, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And hip hop, and now it's like these skinny tattooed boys, yeah.
Yeah. But it just struck me as odd that that I just got an email for Yeezy sneakers in the middle of this whole situation.
Oh yeah, business as usual. There's the fucking stockholders still have to make money.
Yeah. What stockholders?
Yeezy stuff, right? Isn't he?
Public? No.
But doesn't he? I'm sure he has
Adidas?
partners.
Oh yeah, I mean the
shareholders.
Still
I
got to
should
make
say.
money. Yeah.
Shareholders.
I'm not a fan of the new shoes that are coming out, but
No, they're falling off the rails too.
yeah, I mean obviously
Yeah, the original ones, the moccasins couldn't go wrong. Every color, all that stuff. I mean,
Clay.
yeah.
Clay was fucking
Hey, the pigeon,
dope.
even like the neon ones and all that stuff were coming out, like the emergency colors.
Yeah, I only like the 350s. The 700s.
These are great.
Not a fan. My foot doesn't fit. The moon boots, the slides, the fucking Crocs or whatever they are. Those things, they're not.
$200 fucking slippers.
They ain't hitting.
Nah,
They don't be hitting.
that ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, I'll put on a pair of Crocs.
I call Chief. It ain't it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel ashamed and annoyed that I gave up on Crocs due to social pressure, and now I have a hard
Crocs
time.
is coming back.
I know. Now I have a hard time putting them back on.
Nah, you got to put them back on, man. Get back on the horse.
Well, now I'm being belligerent about it.
Oh, right. Now it's like part of your personality.
Now I'm like, no, fuck Crocs. Like I wore Crocs way longer than I should have. Well into the like, bro, what are you doing? Era
Right.
of Crocs.
Right.
Socks, all that. They were just so comfortable.
Yeah.
I had Crocs that looked like Timberlands. They were like that same like leather, that tan suede look. You know what I mean?
When did you stop? You had a problem?
No, I just loved them, man. They were just so comfortable. I just wore them all the time out. You know what I mean? And it was during that.
Like formal events and shit?
No, like, shopping or like just out. You know what I mean? Or around the house. No, not formal events, dude. I'm not a monster.
Right. Okay.
I'm not an animal. But like, probably like 4 years ago, which is well into. They only became somewhat acceptable like 2 years ago. I guess like COVID, quarantine, whatever. People were like, fuck, I give up on everything.
Yeah, it's like the sweatpant for the foot.
Yeah, by the way, I don't know if you guys can tell if you're watching on YouTube, I'm taking my life back.
Oh, go ahead, show them.
Yeah, I mean, they can see it if they can see it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing leather shoes that go up past the ankle, which is, I mean, fuck, dude.
Fancy, yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing a jacket over a T-shirt.
Underwear too, right?
I have underwear on. I have socks that go up past my ankle. I'm dressing. Call me Ranch, because
You'd be dressing, yeah.
dressing, dude. I'm not wearing sweatpants every day, all day anymore. I
Good for
can't
you.
do it.
Good for you, dude.
I feel like a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah. And you had the good sweatpants and the everyday sweatpants, I'm sure. Or were they all the everyday sweatpants?
No, I had the everyday sweatpants, and then I had the sweatpants that I wanted to kill myself in. Then I had the sweatpants where I was like, if I wear these again, I might not make it out of the house. You know?
Oh, I'm going to die in these sweatpants. I'm going to die in these, yeah.
I had like the sweatpants that I bought recently, and then
Depression.
the sweatpants that I've had forever where I'm like, I really should throw these out. These have seen some dark days, these sweatpants.
Have you thrown them out?
No, I have.
No.
Keep throwing them in the wash
Yeah.
because I love them.
I know.
They just don't love me, and I don't love myself in them. I really think I don't deserve to live when I put them on.
You should probably burn them. We should do a live episode and we should burn it in
Great
your
idea,
backyard.
dude. I should burn them. That's a great idea. I should sacrifice them. I should make sure that no one can ever wear them ever again.
Yeah.
They might be cursed. I don't know, man. They might have some like bad juju on them. For real. They might have some like real, I don't know, spiritual stank on them.
How do you, well, among other things, how do you feel when you're wearing them?
Like I'm just not going to make it.
Okay. All right. And you keep washing them and putting them on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think maybe it's time. We should maybe do that. Maybe even during one of the Patreons.
I am the problem. I know that.
I know that too.
That's for sure.
I mean me, not you.
Yeah.
Kind of World War I canteen ass thing is that?
That
Classy.
is a hydro flask.
Ooh.
That I was made fun of for relentlessly by my teenage stepdaughter because that apparently is something that teenage girls love, and that was made famous by the NIU TikTok. And yeah, I wear it. I mean, I bring it around.
You fucks with it?
I fucks with it. It keeps your water cold for a very long time, like hours and hours and hours. And I also am just not really into the plastic bottles anymore because I've heard that plastic bottles exacerbate your allergies. And I will tell you that since I started using the aluminum bottle about a month and a half ago, I've seen a reduction in my allergic symptoms.
I know you had pretty severe allergies. I remember you
Worst,
having
dude.
some attacks, man.
Just
The office just.
at your house?
Oh yeah.
Adam, do you have a guillotine?
You can have some more tissue. Your eyes would be fucking leaking.
Yeah. The only thing I refuse to do is a neti pot.
No, you can't do that.
I'm not gonna waterboard myself. I'm not fucking that white, and I don't hate myself that much.
Yeah, that's too much. How about ear candling?
I've never done it. Yeah, white people hate allergies so much they'll literally waterboard themselves. I have some good news / bad news. Are you ready for this?
Yes and no.
Trump said that he will not have Pence on the 2024 ticket.
Aw, I feel bad for Michael.
Well, that's bad news, bro.
DeSantis. We all know.
Well, that means Trump's going to be running in 2024.
No shit.
That's bad news, bro.
You think that somebody's going to get... The guy didn't want to give up power like when he literally was taken out of power. He still didn't want to give it up. He's not going to just volunteer it. He's going to run until he dies, man. That guy is...
so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
It's not going away.
Oh, it's so annoying. I hope he... It's so annoying. He's so annoying. He's such a pain in my ass. He truly is, dude. I hope he loses. So I mean, he's literally going to start.
He's not going to believe the loss. That's the thing. You
Obviously.
can't beat him. He's unbeatable.
Oh, he's so annoying.
He won again. Already. Just get used to it. He won again. Even if he didn't, I'm saying. He's going to say, yep, I won.
Oh, bro, he's, I mean,
No, it is the most annoying thing ever. Could he be like disqualified for some reason?
You shouldn't be able to run if you were impeached, right?
I mean,
he shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
He
be
shouldn't.
able to.
I don't think he'll even get the nomination. I don't think they'll let him.
Oh,
get the
you're
nomination.
nuts.
Are you kidding?
I don't think they could possibly let go of that. It's so much power over that base. You think it's fringe enough now that it's like a negative? I think it's still a
100%.
positive. I
He
think
will-
they see it as the only strength.
Bro, the Republican Party hated him when he was in office. Hated him. They were like, we got to get this fucking guy out of here. Even,
But they all kissed his ass.
no, bro, even the fucking justices that he appointed were like, hey, man, you got to go. Like, we're done.
All right. I don't know. Maybe. From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, I don't think he'll even get the nomination. I hope.
Bring it back to semi-normal. Just bring it back to like, don't lie about everything. Just be conservative. Be a little bit of a stalwart. I'm talking about whatever nominee it is.
Yeah.
Be Republican should be Republican. Be conservative. Be a little bit socially.
Well, Ron DeSantis is a
he's
dickhead
too much.
also.
Yeah, he's the same.
He's
He
a
wants to be the
fucking
same.
asshole. I mean, I get it, dude. Like, that's the problem. Listen, I watched. You didn't watch Trump on the Full Send podcast, did you?
I saw just the clips.
So, I'll be honest with you. Watching him on that, I was like,
They're likable.
he's not like that bad.
That's the problem with him. He's kind of likable. Listening to him when he's not like grandstanding about
He
something.
was being dumb about the
He's silly.
you know, the election and like whatever. Is like I watched the whole thing, and I was like, in clips, when they take the worst of what he said and put it in the clip, I'm like, fuck,
guy
this
sucks.
guy. Yeah, but like watching the whole thing, I was like, oh, like, you know, Biden's stupid.
Yeah.
Biden's. I remember. I think I told you about this. I was at Matador Cigar Lounge. Shout out Matador. Shout out Drew Estate. No shout out for this cigar we're smoking.
None. It's fantastic.
I know, but yeah,
It doesn't need one, I guess.
yeah, it doesn't need one. Yeah, Padron 1926 anniversary.
Wow. This is
#1 size.
pleasure right here, man.
So when they had the news on the thing, and it was like, you know, approval ratings for our president are at an all-time low, whatever the fuck it said, and I was like, what president?
Yeah, he's like,
Half president? He's just like a guy in a
Yeah.
suit that does nothing.
yeah,
Which is kind of what we needed, and
we needed a space.
fucking
He's the
void.
perfect space.
Yes, he's just like not really there mostly for the most part, which is like totally fine. Not even I don't even mean that pejoratively or as an insult.
Mhm.
That is exactly what we needed to happen. We needed like a quiet, sit down, don't do much kind of guy.
A breather.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Joe, just go sit down. Just fucking relax.
Oh, come on, man.
No. It's okay. We want you to sit down. We want you to relax. No, that's good. You want to take a nap?
Yeah, a little tired, man.
Take a nap. It's fine. That's what we want. That's why we put you in here.
Good night, man.
Yeah, man. Just relax. Oh, come on, man. I'm talking.
man.
I am a little tired. Yeah, no, that's good, Joe. Just put your head down.
Your story.
Take your tie off.
Your story, man.
So,
What do you mean Goldilocks?
But it would be too jarring to go from wild president
right.
to quiet guy
Poland needs to have a nuke dropped on them.
back to fucking.
We need to kill all Chinese people. It's like, whoa, like that would be like a tweet. Easy.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
It'll shake out the way it shakes out. It's
Exactly.
just he feels that Pence. He's still mad at Pence over.
Oh, he is. No,
over the
that's-
breakup.
So that's what it said. He's like, you know, you think I'm gonna put this guy in the fucking ticket? The guy who
Who refused to?
betrayed me, and you know, and Pence is like, you mean the guy that like tried to have me killed? And fucking run with that guy?
He would. I bet you he would. If Trump asked him. That's the thing. He has the stranglehold, man.
I don't know, dude. It's like a spell that he has over people.
I'm surprised Romney's not. I guess he will. Romney will run, right? He seemed like a reasonable Republican.
Yeah, he's too boring though. He's too.
He is boring, but I think he's more lucid than fucking Biden
Yeah,
on the other side. You know, I think it's not
Yeah.
saying much, but
I don't know. I have no idea. Ron DeSantis is a nightmare.
he went at Disney.
Did he?
Yeah, he went at Disney about because you know his whole law about the
Don't
teaching
say don't say gay.
don't say gay and stuff. And,
Which,
and
by the way, do you know what that is?
I'm sure it was also blown out of proportion.
It was way blown out.
Yeah. That it's. I think it was like no mention of either sex. I think or sexual orientation, either straight or gay. At 4, like so, you're not talking about like sexuality in any capacity.
It was like for super young kids.
Yeah, which is, in essence, I guess fine, but it's about. I don't know. You want to normalize like whoever has whatever life.
But DeSantis is, you know what the Republicans, some of the Republicans remind me of. Conor McGregor came out and was a one of one, right? He was a one of one kind of guy because he had the Irish brogue, he was an insane fighter, he was the #1 fight booster, shit talker of all time because he had a one of one type of attitude. Jay-Z inspired a generation of bad writers, which he said because he went in there and wrote the rhymes like off the top of his head. But he did that because that was how he learned to write, because he would be out of his house and didn't have a pen to write down rhymes. So he would build them in his head. He would build them that way. That's how his brain developed.
Yeah, he's like beautiful mind shit. That's a
Exactly.
whole other. You can't. Yeah,
Conor McGregor, same deal. He was like, okay, he had something in him. He had the magical spirit that allowed him to just talk the best shit of anybody. He was funny. I don't know. He had a special thing. Donald Trump, however you feel.
He has
You
that.
know how I feel.
no, he has that though.
Not a big fan, but he has the same thing.
Great
So you
shit
got-
talker. He would battle. He wins battles.
So you got Ron DeSantis and other Republicans, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, trying to be dicks on purpose to try and emulate Trump, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
It comes across as like inauthentic, fake, and mean. It's like, dude, don't do that.
you could say whatever about Trump has a swagger.
Yeah, DeSantis
You
doesn't
can't do it
have
without a swagger. He does have that thing. I'm not a fan, but he has a swagger. You
I'm
gotta
not a
give it to
fan
him.
either, but he's Donald fucking Trump.
Yeah,
You're
his
Ronald
character.
Little Dick DeSantis.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You're Ted Cruz, bro. You're a fucking clown. You can't do that.
What's
You don't
the-
have it in you.
foot soldiers. Like Trump is Meech,
Yeah, you little backup singing ass.
right?
Bitch.
That's what I see in Cruz. Everybody kisses his ass. Lindsey Graham, everybody kisses his ass. It's like, come on,
Kisses
man.
Cruz ass?
No, kisses Trump's. Everybody is beckoning and wants his favor. That's the thing. Because a person like that, he negs everybody. He's just a negger. You know, obviously, for people, negging, and it's like, oh yeah, you're fucking. And he does that literally. He says, "Oh, horse face. This one's a 6. I would never." And he does that with his constituents.
Yeah.
Like, he makes fun of Lindsey Graham's wife, or he makes fun of Ted Cruz and all this stuff, and everybody just kind of runs to him.
Yeah.
He has that thing. He knows how to. He puts them down,
Yeah.
and then he goes, "Okay, fine, come on,
Yeah.
I'll be your buddy." Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the classic bully move,
Yeah.
but he's good at it, man.
Yeah, they just don't have the same thing. And they try to, and it comes across as weird. And
Well, Trump's a TV star.
yeah, they're not.
By far, Trump's whole career arc, politics is a small footnote at the end. Unfortunately, he's a big fucking tragedies that come out of it. But this guy was a TV star my whole life. I just remember the guy being funny, and he was like, he's just a rich guy.
Did you like him when you were younger?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't like him when I was younger.
I thought he was like him. It's not like I'm walking. I wasn't Alex P. Keaton. I'm fucking carrying a Trump lunchbox. But I watched The Apprentice. Like I saw him as like a power figure of just a savvy real estate guy who knows how to be playful. He did the WWF stuff and you know with Vince McMahon, and it's like he's kind of like a buffoon, but he's kind of funny.
How about the fact that the WWE lost the trademark battle to the World Wildlife Fund?
Oh, they did?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
The panda won?
How funny is
All those juiced up fucking meatheads and the panda took him out?
Vince McMahon lost the battle
To a panda.
to the panda, bro.
Panda.
I got bros in Atlanta. Give me the fucking trademark back. How insane is that? I will never forget that. I remember seeing a WWF sticker with a panda on it, and I was like, who's that?
Wow.
What wrestler's the panda?
Yeah, wow. It looks like a badass.
Yeah, as a kid, I was like, who's that? And then it was like, no, my dad was like, no, that's the World Wildlife Fund. It's funny, right? They have the same initials.
And that was your introduction to trademark law.
Pretty much, yeah. And I was like, what?
Because
And then
you know what they say, what the trademark is, because I'm involved in making some of the, we do the brand stuff. And it's like, if you cause confusion,
Yeah.
anything causes confusion. And that you're describing confusion as a kid.
Yeah,
The fuck? Is that a wrestler?
yeah.
That's a trademark. You could have been Exhibit A.
I could have. Little fat ass blonde kid wearing cross colors clothes. I mean, what's more confused than that?
Yeah, the old lawyer would have been like cross-examining you. What is this? What is this logo? A wrestler?
Yeah, why am I
No
wearing
further questions.
why am I wearing cross colors? I'm white and I have blonde hair.
You did wear cross colors, right?
Did, yeah, I wanted to be black so bad, bro.
Yeah.
I read Black Like Me when I was like 9. You know what that book is?
90s, yeah. With somebody, they went undercover, right?
Not undercover. The guy
Or
died. He took medicine that dyed his skin. He
Yeah,
put
and,
lye in his hair. He went down to the South. I watched Juice a million times.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Boys in the Hood.
In the 90s, it was all like back to Africa stuff, too. So it was like pride. There was like a culture there.
Well, cross colors. The logo was an African flag.
Yeah, with the.
And I wore green jeans to school backwards
Oh man.
because of fucking crisscross.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was not fucking around. I remember playing Manhunt.
Oh, don't
once.
feel bad. Fucking Bugs Bunny and Tasmanian Devil were wearing that shit on all the bootleg T-shirts. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Those bootleg T-shirts. Bugs and Taz.
I remember I forgot I had my jeans on backwards once, and we were playing Manhunt behind the shopping center where I lived. And I was out of breath, and I put my hands on my hips, and my shirt came up, and my pockets were in the front. And this kid goes, "Dude, are your jeans backwards?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck, are they? Oh my god!"
Oh no, self-hatred. You had to hide it.
I had to like pretend that I didn't know they were on backwards.
I put them on so fast. I was in a hurry. I knew we had the manhunt at 3:00. So
Yeah, no, it was nighttime. But like, I mean,
it was dark. I couldn't see.
oh man, I had to pretend I put them on backwards,
Oh, that's fucked up.
like it's a shirt. No, there's no chance that you put your jeans on backwards accidentally. But it was around the time of crisscross, where everyone knew why I was doing it.
You're the fucking miggity Mac Daddy.
But they weren't down low like it was cool. Like they were tight, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it looked ridiculous.
they were like your church pants. You
It looked
really put on
insane.
backwards.
It looked insane. I mean, they were all baggy in the front because like my butt was supposed to be there, and all tight in the back.
Yeah,
It was the most. I mean, it was so uncomfortable.
yeah.
No, I mean,
That was a tough look to pull off.
yeah, it was not. Thank God my shirt was hanging over. But then I pulled it up, and you know.
And your shirt was forwards.
Oh yeah,
I think they wore both, right? Wasn't it like a jersey?
I wasn't,
You weren't
I wasn't confident enough
Yeah, that's
to.
tough.
I wanted some anonymity, but I blew it. You know, I blew it when I pulled my shirt up and put my hands on my hips when I was trying to get my breath.
And during that time, what were your thoughts on Trump? Did you know?
Oh, I hated him.
Why, just arrogant like New York?
I just thought he was a piece of shit. Even back then, I was like, "What is up with this guy?"
Very arrogant.
I mean, the most super arrogant. I just thought he was a douche back then.
I guess I was attracted to that. His whole ego.
Mm-hmm.
Not the biggest fan, but you look at him like, oh, this guy was like an iconic figure of success. Like you live in a gold palace, beautiful foreign wives and stuff, and Always on TV.
I guess even back then, I saw through that. I was like, this guy's a clown, you know?
Yeah, he was silly.
Not to say like I'm like cooler or better than people that didn't. I just even back then I was like, I remember asking my
The guy
dad.
with his pants on backwards thought he was a clown.
Exactly. So that should go to show you. So when he started talking about running for president, I was like, no, he can't. This can't. People have to see through this. I was 8 and I saw through it. So like anybody adult will obviously see through the facade. And then I started to find out that anyway, he didn't pay his bills and he was he'd bankrupt companies like that word. He would, then I started to find out that he bankrupted 2 casinos. I'm like, bro, if you bankrupt a casino, you're a terrible businessman. Those buildings are meant to print money.
Yeah.
That's what they exist to do. The house never lived.
The house is rigged, literally.
Exactly. So, like, how do you bankrupt a casino? After you don't pay the contractors to fucking build it. So you're already ahead of the game.
Right. You're not paying bills and you have a money machine.
And you still bankrupt it? How? So
Because he doesn't pay attention to any of his fucking he makes big statements and he doesn't pay attention to it.
exactly. So I have something that I think is going to help a lot of people, change a lot of people's lives.
Oh, good.
2 things.
I need one of those things.
Brilliant OCD hack. Brilliant OCD hack.
I'm already OCD. Is it going to help me with it?
It's going to help you.
Oh,
When you go on vacation, put it on your packing list to take a picture of your appliances in their off state before you leave.
The garage door?
Everything. Whatever you fucking freak out about when you're on vacation, take a picture of it.
then
before
you look
leave.
at that instead of having to go back.
Not go back. I mean, you can't go back once you're in.
Well, no, instead of
Aruba.
like even that intention or that. Oh, you're saying just the haunting thought.
Once you're on the plane and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck, did I turn the oven off? Yes, you did. Look at the timestamp, know what time you left, and just check out the picture.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on the packing list. How helpful would that be for you or anybody who's got a problem with OCD?
Yeah, that's big.
Well, not OCD, just like, did I bring my kid on vacation? Let's take a picture of
Yeah.
the bed with the empty kid.
Right. That would have.
The McAllisters.
Yeah, they would have had Kevin McAllister in a picture.
Exactly.
But they might have taken a picture of the back of the kid's head when the guy counted 7, 8. So make sure you look the kid in the eye, take a picture of him.
Get a picture of the kid's face, not his fucking head.
Back of his head, yeah.
Dumbass.
Stupid ass.
Fucking Home Alone. So yeah, I mean, I read that. I was like, that's so smart.
It is. I like it.
That's it.
I'll do it. You said 2 hacks. I'm waiting.
Oh.
I'm waiting on the next one. You're talking to an OCD person. I thought is this like a immersion
test.
therapy?
A test. Josh Nelson, a comedian. So you the Irish goodbye is associated with being drunk and just wandering out of a place, right? I've done so many more Irish goodbyes since I've been sober than I did when I was drinking. I mean, I just leave places all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to say goodbye to 20, 30 people. That's gonna, I mean, that adds an hour to your time.
Yeah.
I just leave everywhere I go. If I'm I hate to say it, but I was at a Sweet 16. I just left. I didn't say goodbye to anybody.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we just left. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm sorry. Like, I just, you're not going to remember it. Are you?
You already went through the trouble of saying hi to everyone,
Yeah.
which is a whole fucking thing. I think I tend toward introversion too. So it's like,
It's not introversion. It's respect for myself and you. Like,
well, it's polite to make eye contact. I'll see you. Hey, good to see you. But to avoid that, it's, it could be seen as offensive by some people. Like, hey, you didn't even say goodbye.
yeah. I mean, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy, Josh Nelson.
You go to the bathroom or you just slink out?
I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I go to the bathroom. And then I just never come back.
What if somebody is in the bathroom with you, washing their hands? You say, see you later, or you even slide out of there?
I say goodbye to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so if
then if-
anybody's at a function with him, hang out by the bathroom, and that's how you
Because then
say
if somebody goes, hey, where did George go?
goodbye. Bathroom.
Oh, I think he left. He left? But, like, nobody cares. The bigger the function,
He left?
Obviously,
Right.
bro,
Why
if
does that
there's-
guy care so much about where you are?
if there's 10 people I'll say goodbye. But if there's 200 people, I'm out.
Right.
I'm leaving. I'm not saying goodbye to another 40 people.
Well, is there a hack to how to do that better?
So this is obviously very special. So Josh Nelson, I saw this comedian on TikTok make this video. Fucking just, I was like, this is so funny. It's not better. It's just funnier. It's way funnier. It's a better story. So this guy said that if he's stuck somewhere and he can't leave because his friends won't let him leave, he goes up to the security guard when he goes to the bathroom and asks the security guard to throw him out of the place. He said,
Against his will.
yeah, he goes, listen, in like 10 minutes, just come over to me and throw me out. What do you mean throw you out? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm drunk. I want to leave. My friends won't let me. They keep calling me a pussy for wanting to leave. I need you to just come over and say you have to leave. And when I say why, just say you know what you did. and then I'll just go out. He goes, it would help if you grab me by the arm. So then, when his friends ask him the next day what he did, he goes, I was so drunk I don't even remember.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, Irish goodbye, be gone.
That's good. I like that.
Oh, it's so funny. So he's become like famous among his friends for getting thrown out of everywhere he goes. I mean, now they're gonna know, obviously. But how smart is that? How funny is that?
That's great.
Everyone's gonna be getting thrown out of everywhere now.
No accountability at all. It wasn't
Zero.
I would have loved to say goodbye.
Yeah, I would have loved to have stayed for
Fucking
two more
security, man.
2 more fucking hours for no reason.
Yeah.
Just, bro, what is the? That's the thing I don't understand. What is the deal with everyone wanting everyone to stay everywhere forever?
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I want to leave, bro.
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 hours. I mean, here's the other thing. I've been here for 3 hours. You, as the host of the party, I've seen you for 6 minutes. Why am I on the hook to stay for another hour to see you for 0 more minutes?
Yeah.
I want to leave. I want to go home.
That's some dad shit, too. You're also a daddy now. Dads want to go home.
Yeah, I guess so. Meme daddies.
Yeah. Kids want to fucking stay all night. Keep drinking. Keep it going.
Adult kids.
I'm like, yo, it's fucking, do I have time to catch a Netflix show if I get home now?
I wanted to get home and watch the UFC fight that night.
Yeah, see? I knew you wanted to watch some shit.
Yeah, it was Masvidal versus
A panda.
a panda. Yep, Masvidal versus Vince McMahon. Now, who was Masvidal fighting that night? Oh, Colby Covington.
Oh.
Who was another one?
Kobe.
Who was another one? Who? Kobe. Who was? Yeah. Poor Kobe. Who? Colby Covington is another one who's trying to talk shit, but it just comes across as like you're an asshole, dude. You're
Yeah.
a dick. You're a jerk. You're not funny. There's nothing lighthearted about it. Conor McGregor was a great shit talker, but every time he won or lost, it was with humility, and it was like, all right, time for shit talking is over. When the next fight is announced, we'll do it. We'll start it then. We'll start from scratch then. You know?
But it's something else,
He
too.
went over the line multiple times also, but it was always leading up to a fight. Colby Covington just won, and he's like, fuck Dustin Poirier, you cuck. I've been fucking, I'm going to fucking bring your stupid kid and your ugly wife to the fucking fight. It's like, bro, you just won a fight, dude. Relax.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's the sickness. That's the thing that
Yeah.
has to stop.
You're trying to emulate Conor McGregor. It's not working. You're coming across like an asshole.
I hope people are seeing that.
I bought the fight from Masvidal, by the way, not for you, Covington. I don't care about you. I have no interest in you as a fighter. I will never buy, if it's you versus someone who I want to see, I'll never buy a fight for Colby Covington. I would buy it. I would not buy it on purpose if he's the headliner.
Not even to watch him lose. That's the question.
No,
Does
not
it
even to
work
watch
to
him
make
lose.
you invested that he's a villain?
If he's fighting against someone that I like, then I would watch it.
Not to see him lose, to see your fighter win.
To see my fighter win.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're almost purposely. I think that's what obviously that's what these guys try to do. They
Yeah.
create an investment. I remember Prince Nassim Hamed. I think he was a featherweight boxer back in the day, like fucking 30 years ago. He would come in dressed up like in gold robes and talk a lot of shit. And same thing with Mayweather. Mayweather talked a lot of shit, and you kind of want to see him back it up.
Yeah.
'Cause how can you talk this much shit? You're in a fighting sport.
Yeah.
somebody's going to punch him in the face. So you'd have to watch.
Yeah.
And, at least in the case of Mayweather, it never happened.
Mayweather was the most frustrating, disappointing fighter to watch, maybe of all time.
Well, because he's so technically perfect, there were never
Gives
any.
a fuck.
I'm just saying, it was a perfect defensive spectacle, but it's not so fun to watch.
It was. He's the most
Fucking
boring fighter
shirking.
to watch of all time.
The shoulder, man.
He never knocked anybody out, did he?
No. He just lasted. He knew how to last. and he
Yeah.
knew
Who gives a shit, dude?
it's technically amazing to watch him. It is amazing to watch him, but
Yeah, but it's
Ali did that. But also,
It's officially boring.
yeah.
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 Technically, it's amazing.
It's like watching great defense in basketball. It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah. Cool.
just slow. 75 points in a game.
Yeah, bro. I want to. Yeah, 70.
You know, this is what it's like. You watch it like, oh, okay, I guess. And people will say that's a great game. You see that defense, the amoeba and the fucking man, and they switched. Yeah,
It was great.
yeah, great.
I loved watching it for fucking an hour and a half. It was awesome.
Yeah,
If a UFC fight goes on for 30 minutes, which a title fight ostensibly could go on for 5 minute rounds and the minute in between each round.
yeah.
I mean, dude, no, zero. Zero.
It's a long fight. You want to see a knockout. You want to see a submission move. You want to see something interesting.
I want to see a second round finish.
Right.
Yeah.
Enough
second-
to build it up.
Yep. I want to see some close calls, and then I want to see a finish. I want to see an exciting finish. I don't want to see a fight like Kamaru Usman and Masvidal when fucking Kamaru Usman just stomped on Masvidal's feet for 3 rounds. I was punching my TV, bro.
And that ultimately just takes out his legs under him.
It did nothing. I mean, it was the most frustrating. boring-
Oh! I thought you were saying that was a technique. Like
It was a technique, but it was
it
so
wasn't-
annoying and
yeah,
stupid
yeah.
to watch.
If it never works.
And Kamaru Usman is a great fighter. But I was like, bro, what are you doing? And that was the fight after Masvidal flew across the ring and kneed Ben Askren in the head and literally finished his career. Ben Askren came from another fight league and was like, oh, this guy's going to be the next fucking big thing. You can't, he's so much hype around him. And then he just gets, finished literally in 5 seconds. His UFC career was basically ended. He had a couple more fights after that, but never did anything, never went anywhere.
Knee to the head will do that.
Yeah. So just to wrap things up, there's something that I've been thinking about a lot, and I want your opinion on it. It's an esoteric concept.
Okay.
So and it's a concept that I've dragged around with me for years, but I think I'm going to let go of it. And it's something my dad used to say, and I think it's time for me to drop it. Yeah, 41 years. So my dad used to say something along the lines of, you get a ticket when you go through a red light. You don't get a medal when you stop at one. Right? So, like, I was always looking for a pat on the back when I did something right. Right?
Yep.
So, how do you reward yourself or keep yourself going when nobody else gives a shit about what you're doing?
You're asking me?
Or do you? Like when you do the right thing, right? So like typically, I think people look for some kind of feedback or some kind of reward when they do the right thing, the thing that they're supposed to do, right? Because positive feedback or positive reinforcement is very important for certain people. Some people respond better to negative feedback, i.e., for an extreme example, getting
Punishment,
arrested,
yeah.
punishment, whatever, go to your room, taking the iPad away for the kid, or, that's a very current example, but like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Avoidance of pain, or or going to the meetings, doing your bare minimum, but getting yelled at by the boss is what straightens you out.
Exactly.
whatever.
Getting fake fired. Like I used to get fake fired by the guy that I worked for. Not all the time, but a couple of times, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" Like I gotta pull my head out of my ass.
Right.
Like there was one time where
From what, restaurant or fence?
no, the fence company. I remember there was one time where we had this big job that we were about to get, and it was like one of the biggest residential jobs that we had priced out up to this point. And thank God he had me do this because it was a $35,000 backyard job. It was aluminum fence all the way around the property. Usually they do aluminum in the front and chain link around the back. This guy was wealthy. He wanted aluminum all the way around the back. Big backyard. $35,000 job. So initially it was written up in an Excel thing, printed out. I made notes on it in handwriting, and I was gonna bring that back to him. And he's like, "Bro, are you fucking serious? Like, you're gonna bring this to him with your handwriting on it? Type it up." He yelled at me, right? So after we brought that to him, he's like, "Bro, this is not gonna work out. Like, you're not taking this serious enough. This was a big job." He's like, "I can't believe you would even think that that was okay to do that. You got to find somewhere else to work." I was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "No, bro, but what the fuck are you doing?"
But that's you getting arrested at a stop sign.
Yes, and then the cop letting me go.
Yeah.
Put the handcuffs on for 3 seconds.
All right, get the fuck
And
out
then
of here.
being like-
Stop at the stoplight next time. Okay.
Stop at the fucking stop sign.
Yeah.
You know, or red light. Stop signs are a little dramatic. And then I straightened out, and then we wound up getting the biggest job we ever had, where we put a fence around the tower that was dedicated to the NYPD and the FDNY, because during 9/11 they couldn't communicate with each other because everything was so fucked up. So they put a tower on Staten Island that was dedicated solely to them. So we put the fence around that, which was like a huge, like, fuck, I don't even remember, like a $200,000 job. That the guy who we put the fence around his property was the owner of.
Wow.
So luckily we did the right thing there. But that's an extreme example. But like on smaller sets, because every day we have to create something, right?
Yeah.
So what do you tell yourself? Like right now you're in a little bit of a funk,
Yeah.
right? What are you telling yourself to get yourself out of the funk? Or what are you trying to tell yourself?
I tend more to the punishment than the reward. I
Yeah.
tend to feel like, come on, what the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, Adam. You know, I talk to myself like, you know, you got to do it. You got to do it. It's more of like a got to.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to just feel like it's another, you know, another thing to do. The next, like you say, the next right thing, or
You don't look at it as a get to, like you have this wonderful gift.
that's what I'd like to. I'd like to turn that corner. I know what you mean. It's the difference between saying I have to do something and I get to do something. It's a small shift, but it's the mental attitude toward it.
Yeah.
I'd like to, you know, I want to feel that. I like the idea of like, right. You know what they say also, a similar metaphor for that is the shopping cart theory, where shopping carts don't have to be put away.
Mm-hmm.
There's no law, but if you do it, it's like, it's a good measure of kind of how society can work. How many people do actually take the time to actually put the cart back versus not.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, there's no punishment or reward. It's just what's going to motivate you to do it. Nobody's going to arrest me for not posting. Nobody's going to really reward me for posting necessarily. It's just a matter of getting myself into the groove. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you got to tell me? What, you know, what's some insight?
I'm addicted to the like, so I have no choice.
Yeah. Have you ever withdrawn from it though? For even a short spell?
Yeah, when I posted that thing where I said, if this gets, you know, if this beats the, if this gets the record for the amount of likes, then I'll get a neck tattoo.
Yeah.
An egg. When that was going hard and it got up to like 2 million likes, I didn't post for like 2 weeks because I just didn't want to get in the way of that thing.
Yeah.
But I was like itching to post. And then it stopped, and then it stopped with the momentum, and then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll go back to posting. There's been multiple times in my life, in my career on Instagram, where I was like, I guess this is it. I guess I'm done. You know?
Yeah.
When the fat Jew stopped helping me out the first year, I was like, all right, I guess this is fucking it. I guess this is as far as I'm going to take it. And then I was like, no. I have a golden egg here.
Yeah.
A golden goose. I'm not going to squander this opportunity. I have 300,000 followers. This is as far as I've ever been able to take anything. So a lot of people don't know, I had 6 different projects that I had tried to launch before the Instagram thing that all petered out.
Yeah.
So I had known the pain of trying to start something and having it fail. And the lessons and the things that you learn during those trials, where it's like, all right, that didn't work. I'm going to just try and figure something else out.
Yep.
But I don't have a choice whether or not I have something creative I do. So even if I had a job right now and Instagram hadn't worked out 5-6 years ago, so whatever it was, I would have moved on to something else at this point. I know that for a fact. So if Instagram didn't work, I would have already moved on to something else. I'd still be selling fence, and I would have had something else that I would have tried. By this time, I mean 7 years later, I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I can go 2 or 3 years without trying something new. And I know that because it took me 2 or 3 years to start Thanks Good News, and then it took me another 2 or 3 years to start Influencers in the Wild.
Yeah.
you know?
The tough thing is when I have, a lot of my creative is even in my work. So
Yeah.
I wind up doing the, branding work, and then you say, should I be pulling away some of my creative energy from one thing? But the funny thing is, it doesn't work that way, because it's like
The more creative you are.
the more creative I am, the more it goes everywhere. Versus if I try to save it for this, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So I'm finding that out like now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that technique is not.
Yeah, the more you create, it's an inertia thing, or a wheel that you start spinning. Once you
Yeah.
start spinning it, the more it starts producing.
It's funny, man. You can't conserve it. You have to actually
It's like love.
spend it. Yeah.
The
It
more
is.
love you give out, the more you get back.
It is.
It really is. There's no holding it back to conserve it.
All right. On that note,
All right, so guess what?
what?
Kylie Jenner. The fucking smile goes away immediately. What? Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott have decided and announced that their child's name
Oh boy.
is no longer Wolf.
So they cried.
Wolf. And changed the shit. Wow. Willy-nilly as fuck.
Wow.
They just, nope. Not happening. I mean, first of all, cool.
Yeah.
Because that's a dumb fucking
Yeah.
name.
Good move.
Could have seen that coming. Thank you from your son.
In 20 years, right?
Thank you from your son from the future.
Right.
On behalf of people everywhere.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he came back from the future and had an intervention with his mother. Who knows?
I mean, dude. So she put out an Instagram story. I'm just seeing this on BuzzFeed.
Just now?
FYI, this is what she said. FYI, our son's name isn't Wolf anymore. Sweating emoji. We just really didn't feel like it was him. Just wanted to share because I keep seeing Wolf everywhere.
Weird.
So what does that mean? Like other people were naming their son Wolf? Or she keeps seeing wolves everywhere? Wolves.
She should be careful if it's the latter, because wolves are
Very dangerous.
they're a hunting pack animal. You don't want to fucking if you see wolves everywhere, you're in trouble.
You're in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah. You're being stalked. You're being hunted.
There are wolves in LA though.
Yeah.
Calabasas or wherever they live.
Coyotes, though, aren't they?
There's wolves.
Oh, there's wolves.
Oh, they wolves.
One less now.
They wolves out there. What? But yeah, dude, they just what? So when you named your children,
Yeah.
did you feel pressure when you wrote the name on the birth certificate?
Well, my children, Tiger and Sloth.
Yeah.
I felt all right. I mean, I felt like, because I spelled Tiger with
TYGA.
Toaga,
Tyga.
and Sloth, I spelled Sloth.
SLOUGH. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like Sloth was going to be, just deterministically lazy with that name?
It fit him because he was just kind of laying there.
He didn't cry when he came out?
Yeah, he was just chilling.
Moving slow as shit. Just grabbing onto poles and fucking hanging on. Just grabbed onto your finger and just like looked at you like,
Oh, you a little sloth, ain't you?
yeah, you're going to be slow as shit, man. I can already tell. I mean, why name your child Wolf in the first place? Just to be annoying? And
Oh, that's
celebrity?
all the celebrity. Come on. But I remember, who was Apple?
Yeah.
I forget, Apple
Gwyneth
was one of the
Paltrow.
first ones. Yeah, Apple.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Yep. Wolf. Wasn't George Costanza? That was a joke. He was going to name his kid Tuesday or something. Thank God they changed their son's name, man.
What did they say? What they changed it to?
No,
Oh,
probably because they don't want other people to name their child that.
right.
I keep seeing Wolf everywhere. Really, I've not seen one other child named Wolf.
I don't even know Wolf Blitzer. It's the only person I know. Wolf.
That's right. Wolf Blitzer.
Isn't it Wolf Blitzer?
I don't even know.
Wolf? No, it is Wolf. His name's not. You thought you thought his name was Wolf? Like a dog?
Wolf Blitzer is an insane name.
Yeah.
Wolf Jenner would have been a cool name, I guess. Or Wolf Scott.
Wolf Scott.
I don't know. Who gives a shit?
Don't say it. Well, she might change it back. Comment.
I don't know. What am I going to say? I'm blocked by Kylie Jenner, if you remember.
She'll write back, JK, it's still Wolf.
Yeah. After everyone else changes their names. I don't know.
Just kidding. Now I'm seeing everyone change their name, so I'm changing it back.
It's seeing Wolf. I don't know, dude. Fucking Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner. These people are truly out of their minds. FYI, for your information, whose information?
Mine? I'm good. Yeah.
I wasn't wondering.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it. I didn't even know you guys had a son. To be honest with you, I'm just not keeping up with the Kardashians anymore.
No.
You know, I'm truly not. I mean, Kim, but only by virtue of Kanye.
Yeah.
Am I keeping up with any Kardashians?
I'm just keeping up with the Davidsons right now.
If you made it this far, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you.
Adam.
Thank you. Thank you for
Rate,
speaking.
review, subscribe, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Patreon.com/meme daddies. If you want to make $1 million a year making memes, go there. We're fucking giving out trade secrets in that thing.
Yeah. It's going down on the Patreon.
It's about to go down. Watch stand-up comedy, create so you can create more.
Yes.
And that's it. We're also gonna do the lyric of the week in the Patreon. I was gonna do it on here, but I fucking forgot. We got into some shit. So
All right. Irish goodbye, everybody.
What are you gonna do? Call security. Get me thrown out of here. Goodbye.